What's going on, YouTube? It's James with Shyhammer Fantasy Battle Reports, and I got my last Road to the Blood in the Sun, Road to BiTS video that I'm giving you guys here. Basically, I've been trying to get my army together, and I already kind of sent in this list, so this is my last practice game I got before Blood in the Sun. I actually have another game recorded, I took pictures at least. I still have to do the editing and all that crap. But that game is against Ian versus my brother. So Ian, I mean, as you can see in my videos on the road to BiTS, you're going to watch a couple of different journeys going on. You can see my brother's journey with his Chaos Ogre army, his Chogers, as I call them now. And then you can also see Ian having this identity issue with what army he's playing. He's playing Sylvan Elves. He's playing Vampire accounts. He's playing Warriors of the Cthulhu gods, and then now in this game he's playing Vermin Swarm. So he actually borrowed this army from my brother. This is my brother's old Vermin Swarm army. My brother stopped playing it because he felt like the focus of power in the Vermin Swarm army has shifted, and it's not into his liking. He likes very close combat, very strong army in your face. He liked the help hits. He liked the randomness of power as well as like the Storm Vermin were able to get like strength 5 at a certain time. So he can't get that as much anymore. So he kind of focused more on, hey, why don't I play these Chogers? And he likes them more or less better than he did his 9th Age Vermin Swarm. But you know, he still has a small part in his heart that he wants to see the Vermin Swarm really do well, and he wants to see somebody in a battle report who does very well with them. I'm just getting off topic here, but that's basically what it comes down to. So I've been watching a lot of videos. I watched a bunch of like Lord Tremendous's videos and Once Bitten's videos, and I watched Woghammer as well as Tunis and Witchify, and some of them have Vermin Swarm opponents, and I kind of want to see where did their strengths lie in when I see them play them. So there's some interesting stuff that I find out there, but at the same time, my brother hasn't. Maybe he has seen those same videos. But anyways, I'm rambling. Let's go over what we brought to the table here. As you can see right here, I have some very blurry pictures of my army. This is a unit of Orc Ed Bashers with extra hand weapons. There's about 34 of them, and the BSB is in that unit. The BSB is just a common orc with a great weapon and mithril mail. He also has the Ironhide icon, giving this unit a 5-up board against shooting. Over here I got a unit of Tooth's Crossborks, 20 crossbow orcs, heavy armor, and then they also have a my level 2 shaman in that unit, which you'll see. I'll just pull his picture up right now. This is Kieran the Coyote. Kieran the Coyote is a level 2 orc shaman with the Arcane Tomb and the lore of the big gods. Over here I got my Gargantula. My Gargantula is a trusty, trusty Gargantula spider. It's the A-Rock is the name that I have chosen for it. But the A-Rock has been very, very, what's the word I'm looking for? Relentless. Over here I got a very blurry picture of my Stone Trolls. As you can see, they are legitimate Stone Trolls. They got rocks and everything. They have the magic ward, and they also have a regen and armor. This unit is very deadly. It's a very tanky unit. I love how tanky they are, and you will see it in this game as well. In the background, you can make it out right now. I have two splatterers. I chose splatterers. I just watched this whole discussion on the 9th Age forum over Git launchers versus splatterers. I chose splatterers because I feel like they have, yeah, they're random, and I kind of miss the randomness of Orcs and Goblins to an extent, because I felt luck is always, it's a Silva thing. My brother and I are both the same way. We both like luck. We believe in luck. We believe that Silvas are very lucky. So I'm hoping that they pull off some luck. But at the same time, the Git launchers don't do as much damage potential as the splatterers do. So if the splatterers are in a well-placed spot, they can smash a good chunk of guys, whereas the Git launcher, it could be unlucky, and even if you try to redirect it, can hit nothing, and if it does hit, it's only hitting a maximum of 4 hits. So I do like the potential of just like smashing the fuck out of something. Anyways, and then in the background you can see that it's going to be Goblin Joe as well. Goblin Joe is a level 2 Goblin Shaman with Little Gods. Over here I got my the Boarpocalypse boys. The Boarpocalypse boys are 6 boar boys with the Mykonox totem. They're able to turn off anybody's items that they touch, including their own, which they have none, except for that banner. Does the banner nullify itself? That's a good question. Anyways, over here, check these guys out, man. This is five Nasher Dashers. The Nasher Dashers have a automatic impact hits as well as some very devastating attacks. Over here, I got Koopa, King Koopa. King Koopa is a 1-up, 4-up armored tank of a spider. Goblin King. He's just the chubbiest fat ass I know. Anyways, over here I got a Warboss Dread Irontooth. Warboss Dread Irontooth is a 3-up, 4-up orc warlord. He is the general of the army, and this is Warboss Dread's army. I will do a very detailed description of each unit right before Blood in the Sun. That'll be my I know it'll cut down the videos for my tournaments at least, but at the same time, you could get a little bit more detail on what I brought for the army specifically. Over here, I got my spells. For spells, I got Itching and Scratching. I got Curse of the Green Moon. I got the Hand of Gork. I got Bashing Fist, as well as the Big Foot, or the Big Stomp. The card in the middle is the Web Launcher card. And then, as you can see, I lined up and I dropped everything first right here. Now, we are playing with Blood in the Sun rules, and I'm sorry I didn't take pictures of my, but I could just kind of explain what he had. He had 2 units of 20 slaves or 30 slaves, roughly around that, 20 to 30 slaves. He had a big block of clan rats that were protecting his 2 wizards. His 2 wizards, one's a Gracier, one's a Plague Priest. They're both level 4. They have one of them has 5 spells, one of them had 4. Then he has a block of Storm Vermin, about 30 to 40 Storm Vermin, or whatever they're called now. He has 2 Thunder Hulks, a Dreadmill, as well as a block of 8 Rat Ogres, or Rogers. He has some foot pads, or I think they are foot pads, or Dusk Runners, or whatever they're called. And then he has a couple of those weapons teams. So that's basically his army. If there's anything I'm missing, you'll probably see it in a bit. But anyways, I lined up first. I dropped my whole army first. We're playing with Blood in the Sun rules, which means I get a +2. Even if I drop my whole army first, I only get a +2 to my drop. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, just because I have a good chance of getting it. And plus, I really didn't care what he put too much where, because I had a very set goal in mind. He doesn't have any war machines, so it didn't really matter to me. If he wants to try to fight me straight up, I know how the rats work. I could probably win in a straight up fight as long as I don't let his rat ogres get into a fight, and as long as I don't let his thunder hulks get into a fight. He does have a big block of the frenzied guys too, the fanatic ones. Anyways, so he does put his Dreadmill all the way on the corner where the A-Rock was protecting the flank. So now the A-Rock's in trouble for the Dreadmill, but now the Dreadmill has become my #1 focus for my Rock Lobbers. As you can see, this is kind of how he lined up over on this side here. And then Vanguard. I go ahead and I Vanguard up my my Wolf Riders, and I'm just going to go ahead and just take advantage of it. Now, the main thing I'm using them for is just chaff. But now I kind of start having the second thought of using them to assassinate somebody like those weapons teams, or just cause them to redirect the fire from the weapons teams onto them. And then, so first turn, I got the first turn. I won the roll-off, and I'm going to go ahead and move up. And now I move up the Squigs on the left. I move up Koopa all the way to the flank. And I barely move anybody else. I move up a little bit on the Boar Boys. But overall, I feel like I do have a good range potential since he doesn't have any war machines. I got to take out the Dreadmill. I got to take out a couple of his other guys. But I got 4 templates, guys. I have 2 catapults. And then I have the Web Launcher. And I have the Foot of Gork. So I have 4 templates to take out hordes. And this is a very horde army. So I could just go ahead and smash them for a bit. Anyways, that's all I really do. Magic Phase, I got 12 power dice. I go ahead and I do Hand of Gork. And the reason why I did Hand of Gork was, first off, I was contemplating giving the Fist of Gork to Koopa. And I totally forgot to keep Koopa in 12 inches. Koopa's exactly 14 inches away from my Shaman. I'm like, son of a bitch. I messed up my own move. So I'm like, I got 12 dice. What do I do with 12 dice? I'm not so used to having that many dice. I'm used to having like 4 dice. So I'm like, all right, well, fuck it. Let me just do a hand of Gork to Koopa, and I'm just going to throw Koopa to the other side of the table. So I miscast. I get double sixes. Son of a bitch. And I go ahead and I lose only 1 Orc, which is great. I only lose 1 Orc from the miscast. And then I go ahead and I throw Koopa to the other side of the table. He's staring down the flank, turn 1. I go ahead and I do my remaining dice onto the foot of Orc because I'm not playing around. I get it off, but he dispels it exactly. And then I'm going to go ahead and do Shooting Phase. Shooting Phase, I do the Rock Lobbers. The first one gets a direct hit onto his Dreadmill, and it freaking fails to wound. The second one misses entirely. Then I go in and do the Web Launcher, and the Web Launcher kills off 3 of the Storm Vermin, which is just a good start. And it's going to go ahead and start off turn 1, Vermin Swarm. Turn 1, he moves up his Dreadmill, and he gets a really good roll. I mean, that roll, he moved up pretty close where he's in 17 to 18 inch range of my Spider. He doesn't really move up too much. He moves up a little, but he's starting to worry about Koopa on the flank, so he's starting to fan out his flank on that side to watch Koopa. Magic Phase, he got 8 power dice, and he goes ahead and he does... it's not Lightning Storm, because he doesn't have Heavens, obviously, but he does this Lightning Storm-ish rat spell. That means I cannot fly, and I cannot do... I get -1 ballistic skill, so that sucks. Then, that was all he really got off. He tried to do a -1 toughness on Koopa. I denied it. No, actually, he got it off. He got the -1 toughness on Koopa off. Couldn't really stop it. I think I tried to stop that. I think I let the Lightning Storm go, thinking, like, fuck it, Dread doesn't need to fly too much. I don't really need to shoot too much. Let's just let him do it, so that way I can stop the next one. And he goes in and he throws only a few dice onto his minus toughness thing, and I fucking just rolled like shit. I rolled like triple 1s or something like that. It was ridiculous. So he gets it off, and then he's gonna start Shooting Phase. Shooting Phase is fucking Dreadmill. Zap! Just 4 wounds onto the A-Rock. Turn 1. Motherfucker, man. Alright. These guys over here, they're gonna start shooting, and they end up killing off 4 Orcs. They ended up shooting like maybe 8 Orcs. But I did have that banner up, and the banner just worked overtime, made up its points, only killed off 4 Orcs. Then this guy right here, the fucking mortar thrower, starts shooting at Koopa, and it shoots. And the first one does, look at this, 4 wounds, goes through all my armor, and I only made 1 failed regen. So he takes 1 wound. He goes ahead, and, whoa, I skipped some pictures. Give me a second, guys. I have to look for my pictures. Koopa, dead. There we go. Alright. So he starts shooting these fucking Rattling gun at him, and he gets another fucking wound off on Koopa. I saved another 3, or I just think he just got 1 wound through that went through. That sucks. And it's going to go ahead and start off my turn. Orcs and Goblins turn 2. Orcs and Goblins turn 2. I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. So I had to take out those weapon teams. I move up Koopa to the flank, so it's harder, so he has to move around and shoot at Koopa, whatever, right? But it's also going to just mess with him psychologically. I move the A-Rock into the forest just because I don't want the A-Rock getting shot at with the ballistic skill of his, whatchamacallit, guys, his Thunderhawks, but I still have to deal with that fucking Dreadmill, right? I go ahead and I move up the Orcs, I move up the Trolls, and I move up the Boar Boys. I move the Wolf Riders exactly 18 inches away because I want to charge into his freaking mortars. I move the Squigs just out of line of sight of his slaves that are in the front there. And, yeah, that's about it. And I had to move the Orcs with crossbows up a little because I just had him a little too far back, and he decided to stay out of my shooting range. Magic Phase got 7 power dice. I go ahead and I throw a Bashing Fist onto Dread, and that goes off. Then I go ahead and I throw up 4 dice onto the Bigfoot, and he goes ahead and he has to Dispel Scroll it, and he's just like, I can't let you get that off. So he dispels it. Then I go ahead and I shoot these guys for the Shooting Phase into somebody, a slave, and I only kill 1 slave just because the ballistic skill was lowered. I was even surprised I got that far because I needed like an 8 to hit. Long range, move and shoot -2, and ballistic skill -1. Oh god, yeah, I needed like an 8. Anyways, I'm gonna go and shoot this Rock Lobber into his Dreadmill, and it gets 3 wounds off. The other one misses entirely, and then I do the Web Launcher into his freaking Plague Monks here, and I end up killing off, like, look at this, 3, 6, 7, 8 of them. Holy shit. And they are tough 4. So I hit a direct hit, 16 of them. 16 hits, right? And I did 5 or 6 on 8 dice. That is better than freaking... That's better than the odds. And this is where the silver luck comes in. Anyways, guys, it's going to go ahead and start off turn 2, Vermin Swarm. Turn 2, Vermin Swarm. He's going to charge and hit these slaves into my Squig Hoppers. I can't do anything about it because they're immune to psychology. And then he starts moving up a little bit, actually. Magic Face, he got double 6s himself. He goes ahead and he does this fucking... What does he do? I think he does, like... Thunder, lightning, whatever. Oh, he did fail the charge with the slaves, by the way. He didn't need that much, and he still failed the charge. But he goes ahead and does this thunderbolt thing into fucking squigs. It kills 4 of them. It's like strength 6. Then he goes ahead and he does the lightning storm again. I let it go off, and then he goes ahead and gives these guys +1 toughness. And I'm like, ugh. No, regen. He gives these guys +1 regen. And I'm just like, ugh. I don't want to fuck with those guys right now. Shooting phase. He moved the fucking Dreadmill closer. He gets another couple wounds off on the Dreadmill. I have nobody facing that way. Right now, he's going to just be able to ram the side of me and kill me if he wants to on his turn. So I have to finish this guy off with rock lobbers. I have no other options right now on that side. And then if I don't, what he's going to do, he's going to move the Dreadmill closer to my War Machines or Dread even. So A-Rock's kind of just taking the hits for me, but at the same time, I need to do something. These guys over here, they start shooting at the freaking... Orcs, and they only do 1 wound, and I ward save that 1 wound. And then these guys over here, they end up finish off the job. They shoot at my squigs, they kill my squigs. And then these fucking mortar throwers start shooting at Koopa. They kill off Koopa. Fucking assholes. And as you can see, that's just kind of how it is. The other, either the mortar or the rattling gun goes ahead and shoots and kills off 2 of the dogs. And the dogs do not panic. It's going to go ahead and start off my turn. Orcs and Goblins turn 3. Orcs and Goblins turn 3. I'm charging the dogs in. I'm charging them at the mortar on the right. He flees. So then I change my direction and I decide to charge into, I believe, the slaves. I want to say I charged the slaves. Yeah, I redirected into the slaves. He decides to hold, and I'm like, you know what? The Boar Boys are going into those slaves too. And he's just like, oh shit, I'm going to flee. So he flees with the slaves, causes a panic check. And one of those War Machines fails as well. The Rattling Gun fails as well. And it goes this way towards the edge of the board. That doesn't fall off the table yet, though. And I'm going to fail charge on both, actually. So I go ahead and I move up everybody else. I end up moving the A-Rock back because if he charged into my A-Rock with that Doom Wheel, he's going to get a flank, and just fuck me up. Right? So I move the A-Rock back, but I'm trying to keep her far back enough so I got clean line of sight with both War Machines into that Dreadmill. Alright. Magic phase, I got 4 power dice. This is the one phase I could wish I could have got more dice. I go ahead and I throw up all 4 dice on the foot of Gork. He stops it. I go ahead and I throw the frickin' rock lobber into his Dreadmill and BAM! Direct hit. Kill that son of a bitch. Get rid of that. I'm going to go ahead and shoot these guys. Now, these guys haven't really moved since last turn, so they're going to go ahead and shoot and they kill off one of the mortars. And then that is all I have. My web launcher did shoot at his Fanatic guys. They failed, and then I go ahead and I shot the other rock lobber, did nothing. It's going to go ahead and start off his turn 3. Turn 3, Vermin Swarm. So, as you can see, he starts moving even further back. His guys rally in the back there, the Rattling Gun does. So, these guys pop. They popped on turn 3. They didn't pop on turn 2, which sucks, just because that's just so many poisonous shots. And then, anyways, Magic Phase, he got 7 power dice. He goes in and he throws up Defile the Ground right there in front of my Wolf Riders, so he's just kind of denying any charges, any possible charges I might have. He and I both saw the same thing. I could have charged the Wolf Riders into his Clan Rats that are the furthest back unit and try to assassinate his Wizards. I really contemplated that, but in all fairness, I'm going to be honest with you, they're fucking Wolf Riders. They'll fail miserably. I thought of it. But yeah, they'll fail miserably. Not only that, but his Clan Rats had spears. So yeah, that's just like suicide for me. But it could have potentially paid off. Could have killed off maybe one of the Wizards. Over here, I don't think he did much else in Magic. I think he stopped him with everything else. I think he might have got the +1 toughness off on his Storm Vermin. Anyways, shooting phase. This guy's going to go ahead and shoot at the A-Rock. They do another wound onto the A-Rock, but she has 1 wound remaining. Holy shit. Over here, these guys decide, you know what? fuck the A-Rock. We're going to kill off that war machine. So they end up shooting at the freaking stone thrower there, the splatter, and they kill it entirely. And that's his turn. It's going to go ahead and start off my turn. Orcs and Goblins turn 4. I move everybody up, of course. But magic! I got 12 power dice. The power of the green. Look at those dice. Just fucking green face bat orc. It's like Batman, but orc. Bat orc. Alright. So I go ahead and I do the Foot of Gork, and I really did this spell to goad his dice. I wanted him to chase dice here. So since I had 12 dice, I moved my orcs really fucking close to his face. I don't know why I didn't take that many pictures, but I moved my orcs really close to his face because I wanted to Curse of the Green Moon him. And I think he saw through my facade there, and he saw me throw out my Foot of Gork first. And he was just like, does it do D3 wounds? I said, yes. He's like, who are you aiming it at? I said, the Rat Ogres. Because I want to thin out his Rat Ogres. I don't want his Rat Ogres being a big threat. I already thinned out some Storm Vermin. I already thinned out some of those Plague Monks. So, like, really what I need to do is kill off this giant block of 8 Rat Ogres he has. And he's like, go ahead. And it drifts off, and it only kills off one of the Rat Ogres. That sucks. So then I go ahead and I throw Itching and Scratching. It goes off, and I throw it onto his Plague Monks. Okay? So then, I go ahead and I throw the rest of the remaining dice onto Curse of the Bad Moon, and he saw it, and he freaking dispelled it. Ah, man. How come everybody couldn't be like Dan? Just let me get the spell off. Alright, anyways. So I go ahead and I hit these guys with the web launcher. It doesn't even kill anybody. I think it might have killed like one guy. Maybe one. But, it totally gets them webbed. Now these guys are initiative 1. Initiative 1. And I am right in their face. Not only that, but my Wolf Riders are chaffing his Storm Vermin and his Rat Ogres. So he really, I mean, if these guys charge in, they're going to take DTs, and they're going in at initiative 1. These guys are freaking useless right now. So, over here, I'm going to shoot the, I shoot the Rock Lobber. No, I shoot the crossbows into his Rat Ogres, kill off another Rat Ogre. Then I shoot the Rock Lava into his Thunder Hulks, does 2 wounds to 1 Thunder Hulk, and that's it. It's going to go ahead and start off my, his turn. Vermin Swarm turn 4. Vermin Swarm turn 4. These guys failed Frenzy. You have these 6 skirmishers over here. They fail Frenzy. They do something really cool, though. They do something that they do damage just for touching me or something like that at initiative 10. So he decides he's going to charge these guys in. Now, he actually forgot that that card was on. And since it is a practice game, and since this is one of the first games that Ian's playing with Vermin Swarm in general, I end up letting him take this move back later on when he realizes he has to take like 20-something DTs. So, whatever. It's a friendly game. It's me versus Ian. So he gets the guys off in the flank who fail the frenzy. They were just out of the range there. And he just kind of moves around like so. He moves his, obviously, his assassins into the ass of the A-Rock. I move the A-Rock into the trees, like I said, to avoid getting easier poisons off or easier hits off. And anyways, that's how the table looks right now. He moves the slaves up towards my boar boys. And he doesn't really charge. He ends up moving back even further. Motherfucker, man. Anyways, Magic Face, he got 12 power dice. These fucking 12s on these Magic Faces are nuts on both sides. So he goes ahead and he does, oh, what did he do? He did something and I was just like, Dispel Scroll. He did something that was only 3 dice, but his 3 dice got like a fucking 18 off without double 6s. I was like, motherfucker. Because he's a level 4. I was just like, God damn! Even if I roll all 6 dice, I'll fail that 18. I can't even roll 13 on 5 dice. So I like Dispel Scroll. So he goes ahead and he does the Miasma on these guys, gives them -1 weapon skill, I believe, and then that's about it. Everything else was Dispel with dice. Over here, he's gonna go ahead and shoot these guys with the poison shots. Ends up killing off my A-Rock. God damn it! And then these guys over here are gonna start shooting as well, and they end up doing. They shoot at my trolls that are in combat here, and I think this was napalm. I think it was like fire, but whatever. They end up doing 1 wound onto my troll and end up killing off 2 of their fucking, or one of their one of the rats here. Then he goes ahead and he shoots this guy, and he's like, I gotta peel off some guys here. So he peels off my freaking Wolf Riders, blows them to pieces, gets rid of the chaff. This guy came back. I thought he was off the table, god damn it. He shoots and he shoots right into my trolls, ends up killing one of the trolls, ends up killing one of his rats, and then close combat, he failed to, he did one wound, but I just destroyed his unit with my trolls. I get to free reform, but there really wasn't anywhere I wanted to look that was beneficial. I mean, to be honest, I was kind of in an ideal spot right there. I wanted to charge into either those plague monks or charge into the storm vermin. A straight up fight with the storm vermin, not so much. I needed more assistance than just the trolls into them, because I'm not going to break their ranks, and they will probably pass their leadership and them getting countercharged. So I decide, they're going to stick there, probably go for the plague monks. Turn 5, Orcs and Goblins. Turn 5, Orcs and Goblins. So I'm like, alright, fuck it, let's go. Going right into the plague monks. Not only that, but they had a buff on the fucking storm vermin. I charged the boar boys into the slaves. And basically, this is kind of how it looks. I moved Dread over. I wish I moved Dread over earlier. I wish I could have combo charged with Dread, but he had those Thunderhawks just like staring at him, and I was just worried about he could probably fuck me up with those Thunderhawks. I don't know what they could do in close combat yet, so I'm just kind of like, I'm a little weary of it. Anyways, Magic Phase, all I do is I go ahead and I think I like 4 dice, and I go ahead and I throw all 4 dice onto the Curse of the Green Moon because I'm right in front of his face, and he dispels it again. God damn it, Ian! God damn it! He beat me by like 1, 2. 1. Because I think I rolled like a 3 and a 1. I rolled my 4 dice, and then he rolls his, and he fucking beat me. That sucks. Go shooting phase. These guys peel off another rat ogre. Over here, I'm going to shoot the freaking rock lobber, and I try to hit the fucking little mortar guy, because that guy was pissing me off. And it drifts off, and it kills off 1 freaking storm vermin. I go ahead and I do close combat here. Close combat, the boar boys just destroy the fucking unit of slaves. I think they killed like maybe 3 slaves. They're like leadership 5. They blow up, and they just, that was that. And I'm just going to reform this way. And the reason why I reform this way is because I know he wants to charge me, and I don't think he knows that they're just regular orcs. They're not frenzied. They don't have to take a charge. So I decide I'm just going to face this way towards his rat ogres. If he charges me, I'm fleeing. But if I give him center to center, this will give me the best center, where I'm just going to go ahead and flee backwards into an open nothingness. Anyways, over here, trolls kill. Let's see that. 6 wounds onto the freaking these guys, the plague monks. He does, it looks like 3 wounds onto my trolls that went through, and they're fucking steadfast, and they stick. Alright, it's going to go ahead and start off his turn. Vermin Swarm turn 5. Vermin Swarm turn 5. He's charging a big charge into my boar boys, and my boar boys like, flee! And I roll the dice, and I only roll a 3. He tries to redirect, actually, but he fails, so he has to constantly charge my boar boys, which isn't impossible. I think he needed like a 10 on Swift Stride. Oh, man, that sucks. And, yeah, that's his only charge. He fails the charge, though, guys. He fails. So he starts to move. He charges the storm vermin into the side of the trolls. He gets in. He's going to turn everybody over like so. And this is kind of how it looks. Magic Face, he got 4 power dice, which, again, it's a good split for him. 4 to 2, that's nothing. And he goes ahead and he gives these guys Miasma, which gives them -1 weapon skill. Or it gives my guys -1 weapon skill. So now, he's not only giving me a -1 weapon skill from that, but he's also giving me -1 weapon skill from the Plague Monk. So now I'm weapon skill 1 to his 4 of 3. It's just brutal. Over here, these guys are shooting at Dread. They take off his lucky shield, but nothing else really hurts him. And then over here, these guys over here are going to start shooting at Dread, and he ends up bing, 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 armor saving everything. I don't even think it was armor save. I think he did something that was like straight, goes through my armor and just went straight to my ward, and I ward saved 4 fucking wards at 6s. Check that shit out. That's a fucking boss right there. He didn't even say maybe 4 or 5. He said, no, I only ward save with 6s. So then he shoots with this guy with the freaking mortar, and it does absolutely 2 damage. I did not ward save those 2. Those 2 went through, and I just couldn't fucking ward save again like a boss. So then he shoots this fucker over here into Dread, and Dread armor saves another 1 that went through. Wow. Dread just holding his own right there, man. Alright, over here. This is fucking nuts. This is fucking nuts. He did a total of 14 wounds. Total, from both units. And I regen saved 13. He's like, holy shit. When you're hot, you are hot. And I'm like, holy shit, I have a chance of winning this. Sticking and potentially just destroying him, right? With my orcs that I'll get the counter charge. Okay? And then I go ahead and I swing back, and I guess I used all my 5s and 6s because I only did 2 fucking wounds. Even with the stomps, I only did 2 fucking wounds. Oh my god, that's brutal. Oh my god, that sucks. I lose by just static combat res. I mean, that combat res is just way too fucking big. Let's see who the hell's messaging me. Make sure it's not work. I can't even tell. My phone's dead. Alright, anyways. So, he has a charge, big flank, banner, war banner, standard, BSB, 3 ranks. That's already 8. These guys are fucking leadership 9 because Dread's right behind him, but I'm going to run. And he chases with his fucking fanatics, and he ends up killing me, and he ends up just turning his Storm Vermin around, facing this way. That just kind of leaves me to just do a front charge, because that's all I really have. So I'm going to go ahead and start off my turn. Orcs and Goblins turn 6. Orcs and Goblins turn 6. Now, here's the deal. I could have charged Dread into his Storm Vermin. I really could have. I need points, and it's turn 6. I don't have another charge after this. Alright? So I decide, let me split it up. I'm going to have Dread go for the freaking, whatchamacallit guys, those freaking Plague Monks. I'm going to charge the Orcs into the Storm Vermin, and I need to break them. I need to break them. That's simple. Right? So I go ahead and I charge in. Boom! Over here. And boom! Over here. Now let me go back to this picture over here. I leave my Goblin Shaman. I left my Goblin Shaman in this unit the whole time because I want him to get closer. I want him to do a green moon. That's my plan. If I could do a green moon, knock these fuckers out, right? Even though they're minus me by 1 weapon skill, I can minus them by 1 weapon skill with the green moon secondary ability, and I will be able to win this combat. Easy, right? It all depends on magic. Magic phase, I got 6 power dice, okay? So I try to goad out some dice, all right? I want him to try to stop what he perceives as the biggest threat I have, which is Itchy Nuisance. Make him think that lowering his initiative will stop me from, or stop him from whatever. I see him, I go, I'm doing Itchy Nuisance. I throw the card down, and I have 2 dice in my hand, and you see him pick up how many dice he thinks he needs to stop me. And I roll the fucking dice, and I roll fucking Snake Eyes. Are you fucking kidding me? Snake Eyes! Oh man, I don't even have words to comprehend this. As you can tell, I was like a Tasmanian devil. So that means he has his full 4 dice against my 3 dice, or 4 dice, however many I had. 4 and 4. So I go ahead and I throw up Curse of the Bad Moon. I actually get a decent roll off too, and he dispels it. Ah man. That sucks. I should have just threw 5 dice on the fucking thing and just call it a day. Alright, over here. I did rally my Orcs. I turned them sideways, of course, like this. And I don't know what the hell's going on here. I think it's just shooting. Shooting, I end up peeling off. Yeah, I think I just shot at his guy back there, the Rattling gun, and he ended up living. And then I go ahead into close combat. Close combat. Dread missed. I had fucking Fisted Gork up. I'm doing 9 attacks with Dread, 3 attacks with Nidhogg, and a Stomp. That's 13 fucking attacks, and I'm weapon skill 7. Okay? I should be fucking hitting these guys on 3, wounding them on 2s. Alright? And I only killed off 4 guys. How in the fucking world, out of 13 attacks, did I only kill off 4 guys? You know why? Because I wasted all my 5s and 6s on that fucking regen that didn't matter. Shit. Anyways. He goes ahead and attacks back. He doesn't do any wounds. They fail. Their BSB makes them still continue to fail. They fail, I think, no, they don't fail because of fear. They just fail in general. And he's going to run. And when he runs away, he ends up getting the fuck away. He ends up actually getting away from me. I'm on Swift Stride. And he gets away. God damn it. Oh man, over here I end up killing off. Let's see, 2, 4, 6, 6 storm vermin. That's nothing, and he ends up killing off only like 2 or 3 of my guys. And I win combat, but he is steadfast. He has more ranks than me, and it's gonna go ahead and start off his turn 6, and it doesn't look good. This is the end of the game. It's turn 6. He charges the boar boys. I have to flee the boar boys again because they just cannot live that charge from those fucking rat ogres. Boar boys basically became chaff. He cannot charge the boar boys with the gutter runners because it's just too far. And he fails that charge anyways. He charged the fucking the Thunderhawks into the flank of my Orcs, which just really shouldn't have happened. And that's basically it. Magic Face, he got 8 power dice. He goes ahead and he buffs up. He fucks me up. He lowers my toughness. He ups their toughness. He does a bunch of shit, and I'm out of control right now. I have nothing I can do. Shooting phase. These guys shoot at my freaking catapult. They leave it alive though. Actually, this guy over here starts shooting at Dread. Fails to kill Dread. This guy over here starts shooting at these guys. He ends up killing. He gets like 30 on his fucking shots. He does 3 dice. He doesn't misfire on them. He doesn't get any doubles, and he fucking ends up shooting at my fucking crossbows and killing off 8. With 30 shots. That's insane. Holy shit. Didn't cause me to panic though. They stick there. And then over here, with all his debuffs and everything, he ends up just destroying my unit. He ends up killing... I stopped taking pictures here, but he ended up killing off 8 with just the rat ogres on the side. And then he ended up killing off a bunch more with his guys. I could not even wound him because I was so weakened from all the debuffs. And, yeah, it was a massacre. I end up getting away, actually. But... he doesn't catch me. And, but doesn't matter because he took my banners and he took my, he gets 50% points at least. And, it's just a waste. Anyways, guys, so it was a Vermin Swarm victory. I wish my last practice game before, BiTS went a little bit better in my favor. But overall, I think I had some good sticking power here. I didn't really get tabled, and there was just some bad luck on my part. Because, even that first roll where I fucking hit the Doom Wheel with the fucking direct hit, I missed. Dread not chasing down the fucking, down those Plague Monks, that just sucks. That was an extra 300 plus points I could have got right there. And then even the bad moon at the end, if I was able to kill off maybe 6 to 8 of those storm vermin, I would have been able to break his ranks and he would not have been steadfast on my charge. So that sucks. And then there was just a lot of bad luck, bad rolls in this game. And I'm not one to blame the dice usually. I usually blame my own skill and tactics. If you guys know, but I do think that the dice gods were against me in this game, but not for the troll regen. The troll regen was beautiful. Oh man. So overall, Ian is a very skilled player too, which I believe that shows me my ability here. I don't feel like I did bad, and I do think I will place well in Blood in the Sun. One thing I have to worry about, and guys, right now, this is my last video before Blood in the Sun, and I'm going to tell you right now, my first opponent is Jeremy. He has already grudged me, which means that he gets to play me first, and I accept it. And he told me his list. Obviously I told him my list too, but he has 5 Sky Sloops, guys. A General, a BSB, and something else, a regular hero, and 2 other Sky Sloops. That's fucking 5 Sky Sloops. All of them have Thunderbolt upgrades. All of them have those repeater bolt throwers. And then to top it off, he has 3 repeater bolt throwers. I'm like, holy shit, my list is not made for this. So I came up with somewhat of a strategy, but if you guys have any tips or comments, leave it in the comment section below. That would be great to to get some insight on what you think I could do. I've already kind of come up with a strategy, but at the same time, my strategy may or may not pull through. We don't know. We just do not know. Anyways, guys, besides that, so Blood in the Sun, that is this weekend actually, and this is my last video with my army this week. I do have the video with Ian versus my brother that I'm going to put up as well later on this week, but that's about it. I'm not going to play any practice games during the week because I have to finish painting, and I hope you guys enjoy everything that I painted in this upcoming video, because you will see some crazy stuff that I've been working on, my projects, my secret projects. Anyways, But besides that, guys, if you guys have any comments or feedback, leave it in the comment section below. If you guys have any, if you guys haven't hit like and subscribe, hit like and subscribe, as well as if you guys know, I am going to Greece, and right now I'm at like 15 to 20% of my goal. But guys, I need your help. I need your help getting out to Greece. To be honest, I am. It is extremely expensive to go out there, and so I am looking for donations. I'm hoping that the YouTube community could help me out, be out there, and so I could continue being the YouTube community that you watch and see content from. So if you guys can, anything will help. I do have a link down below that is for my GoFundMe page, or you could just go ahead and send me something through PayPal, and anything would be greatly appreciated. Anything from $1 to whatever else, anything $1 plus. I'm not opposed to like 10 cents or anything like that, or pennies, but I'm just saying anything helps, guys, because it is a very expensive cost to go out there. Besides that, guys, I hope you are enjoying this, and I will see you guys in the next video, which is not the last video, or I guess it will be the last video till Blood in the Sun. So I'll see you guys then, and I think that's it. Oh, MVP. Who's the MVP? I will probably have to give the MVP to the Splatterers. I had to give it to the Splatterers. I actually looked it over. I had to do an edit on my video anyways because somebody was screaming down the stairs like an asshole. But yeah, I had to do it. I had to give it to the Splatterers because they were the only ones that actually killed something. There was I had very low points scored. I mean, I got a couple banners and like some stupid shit, but I didn't break a unit, and that really cost me the game here. That really just ugh. So I mean, at least the Splatterers destroyed a freaking Doom Wheel. Everything else that was killed was like some slaves, and somebody ran off the table and all that stupid shit. But in all fairness, I didn't have like, if Dre would have just wiped out that unit, and if the Orcs would have not have or if I would have got that Green Moon off and killed off the Storm Vermin unit, because I did win combat by a good chunk, the game would have been totally different. But the Splatterers are the only ones that were my point earners, so they're going to get the MVP award today. Anyways, guys, I think I said everything I was supposed to say, but if not, just recap. Like, subscribe, donate, MVP, and see you guys next time. Take care, and peace.